but I didn't see anyone else in here, so I was going to call it with you. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just didn't see anyone here with you, so I was just trying to help you out. Like I said, I wasn't trying to take it from anyone. Alright.
We are live from Durham, North Carolina, CSBA prime time. Syracuse Orangemen going to come in and take on the number 7th ranked Duke Blue Devils right here in Durham, North Carolina. And joining me in the booth is Trigger. What's up, Trigger? Welcome to North Kakalaka.
What is going on, man? Always nice to hop in the booth with you.
Yeah, I appreciate you doing some pinch hit duty here. What are you looking forward to in this game, my friend? Obviously, Cuse known as the upset killers, but Duke's got a few of them on their resume this season as well.
Man, I've been a Syracuse fan for quite a while now. I love what C-Web's done over there. I'm going to look for C-Web to keep his title alive.
We'll see what happens as we get to see the starting lineup for the Blue Devils. Young Money going to be introduced at the shooting guard spot.
You got to do that nice little walk-up intro for us.
Okay, Gunners. Oh, I didn't mean to fast forward through that. Apologies. Welcome to Cameron Indoor Stadium, Coach K Court. Is the league's leading scorer, Russell Sprout's going to be a guy that's going to go off tonight and see if Syracuse can keep him in check.
I mean, that's definitely going to have to be something they focus on all night tonight, keeping that man in check. Because if he gets that hot hand, it's definitely going to be a long night for Syracuse.
You know the Syracuse Orangemen are going to do everything they can to try to honor their coach tonight who lost their dad this week. So shout out to Csba. Thoughts and prayers are with you, my friend. And we apologize for your loss, and I'm so sorry to hear about it. But we'll see if your Orangemen can come out here and steal a victory here in Durham.
So you asked me what's my thoughts on it. What do you look for this game?
I mean, if they can get guys like Salmons going like that early, I think Syracuse is, they got to be able to shoot the ball. I think if they don't shoot at a high clip, they could be in trouble. We've seen the size for Duke cause problems with this Gunderson-Knox look in the interior, and then they feed off of Russell Sprout. So if they can keep the pace offensively with Duke, they can probably contend. But can't have errant passes like that, Drake.
Yeah, no, you got to have ball security when you're going up against a good team like that.
I mean, we've seen Duke teams as Sprouts hits that mid-range jumper is good. We've seen Duke beat teams like Miami this season in a big fashion. So that's why they're sitting here ranked number 7. So they're going to need some help as Salmons with the backdoor cut lays that one in for an easy 2, and it's 5-2 Syracuse early on.
Yeah, they're definitely going to leave everything on the line to be able to come out with this. I mean, it's going to be a big upset, but they got that title upset king for a reason.
C-Web knows how to put a game plan together. Sprouts for 2, no good back rim. Gunderson, one of those bigs we were talking about here a minute ago, coming up with a big offensive rebound and a second chance opportunity here for Duke. Now they get it into the low post and Knox shot clock winding down. Pass backdoor to the Sprouts, who gets challenged by Jason Snyder.
Snyder definitely tried to make him fight for that. Didn't give him any easy look.
Aldo in the lane, no good. Young Money pull-up jumper, no good, and Salmon's up with a rebound.
I mean, that's what he has to make in this game. I mean, I know you're the favorites, but if you keep giving up easy shots like that, it's going to be a long night for y'all.
Sprouts spot up, pull up for 3, no good. Salmons, though, gets the board, comes in and sneaks it away. Snyder in transition, pace high here as the team's not able to knock down any shots, and right now that's not a good thing for Syracuse. You do not want to get into the transition game with Duke, who can shred you to pieces.
Yeah, Duke's fast on the transition, but look at that shooting percentage already. Both teams struggling early tonight.
Roshan going to get into the low post for Snyder. Snyder with Knox on him, draws the double team, kicks it outside to Matz. Matz over to Aldo. 6 on the shot clock. Matt's going to set a screen for Aldo to get a little separation fadeaway 3. That's good as he knocks it home.
Beautiful play that they're only going to call it 2.
Wow, so unlucky for Syracuse there, as that looked like he was well beyond the line on the fadeaway, but
I'm going to say his foot was on the line as he stepped back.
I mean, that's possible. King with a nice take, can't get it to go. Gunderson offensive rebound, second chance opportunity for Loki. Gunderson puts it in, and it's a 7-6 ball game.
Gunderson's going to be causing them problems all night. That man has a foot height advantage on him, on the other guy with him.
That's something you're going to have to pay attention. Good ball movement here from Syracuse, playing a little bit of a triangle. It looks like Aldo separates from his defender, fires up the 3 this time, can't get it to go. Salmons, though, for the offensive rebound and put back. So the guards for Syracuse rebounding here, and certainly is helping as Salmon's off to a quick start. He's got 7 points, 1 more point than Duke, rather. He's got 7 of the 9, Dregs.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 7 of the 9 points, and he's also doing a lot of work on the boards. I believe that's like his 3rd rebound in just like the first little bit. And he's not a big man down there getting those either.
Not at all. You gotta love when your guards chip in other ways.
I think the bench unit right here for Syracuse is where they have to make a solid lead, though, because Duke's starting lineup just is going to be hard for you to pull away on.
Yeah, I agree with that thought there. Carter for 3. No good. Back rim. Qantas Shine up with the rebound. He's going to get it over to Tribble. Tribble to Davidson. They're going to go in the low post to Shine. Tries to bully his way in. A nice job by Qantas Shine.
Had a mismatch there and was able to capitalize on it.
Carter to Pettits. Off-ball screen over to Gaston Lewis. Lewis gets stripped. Good defense there by Davidson coming up with the steal. Quick outlet pass to Trevor Harden. Goes up underneath and good. As he was fearing the big man of Scotty McNeil behind him. 13-6 Cuse lead early on.
I thought McNeil was going to have that block or a foul right there.
Harden looked like he was trying to draw the foul. Backdoor pass. Good find to find La Rowe, a.k.a. L.A. Rowe. 13-8 Syracuse.
Yeah, I mean, Syracuse, if they want to stay in this, I think they got to keep their foot on the gas and make those shots.
Yeah, Tribble with a wide open 2 misses that. Pettits in transition gets it to Rowe. Baseline jumper, no good, too strong. Shine up with the rebound. Syracuse looking to try to push in transition. Now over to Tribble. Gonna get a nice screen. Tribble drives, kicks it back outside. Boogie for 3, bang! Locked down, Boogie locked down. Put Syracuse up by 8, Triggs.
He definitely had a nice little 3 there. Very ugly jump shot, by the way. I do want to point out his jump shot is terrible.
Yeah, he's got about a 2-inch vertical. 3-pointer there, no good, and Duke not able to buy a bucket here early on. Pull-up jumper, too strong. Shine, though, with the rebound and the flush dunk on the follow.
He wanted to put that down with a little authority on him and say, hey, we're coming to take your house from you.
Still a lot of game here to be played, but Duke down 10. Syracuse trying to make their mark, get back into the top 20. A big win here tonight would do that. L.A. Rowe, mid-range jumper, that's good as he rattles that home. And timeout on the court by Syracuse, who has looked good early on here, Triggs.
Yeah, they definitely, like I said, they got to keep their foot on the pedal. They got to keep the momentum. It's the biggest bandwagoner of the century, and they got to keep it on their side to keep this game. I mean, because you saw Duke, they have the talent. It's the reason they're number 7. They have a great coach, great game plan. Syracuse has to do what it takes and keep that big mo on their side.
And Duke has the talent, like you said, as there's a bad errant pass. And those are the mistakes that Syracuse could ill afford, but we'll see if Duke is able to capitalize in transition, and they are. So good response by the Blue Devils off of that miss, the error there by Syracuse.
Yeah, they're going to have to limit those errant passes. They've already had a couple, and we're still in the first quarter. They're definitely got to limit those.
Shine fadeaway jumper, that's good. As the red-hot shooting of Syracuse here in the first quarter, as they're shooting 60% from the field.
That thing is, if you remember, right about probably the first 2 minutes in the game, both teams were shooting like 20%, and then they just went hot.
And Duke doing a smart thing right now, running a lot of shots, running it to the rim. It's a good pick and roll there as L.A. Rowe was able to take advantage.
I mean, Duke definitely has the size down low at the paint. I mean, use that to your advantage.
Yeah, well, that's why Syracuse has got to remain hot if they want to pull down the W here. Shine for 3, no good. Lockdown, Boogie fouled, counted in 1 as L.A. Rowe picks up his team's first. And with 20 and a half seconds left to go here, he's going to go to the line and try to shoot and complete the 3-point play as Lockdown Boogie's had a good start here.
Yeah, I mean, being nice to get 3-point play, bring it back up to a 9-point lead.
Gaston Lewis. Double teams get fouled by Shine. Don't know if I saw a foul there, but at least from the camera angle we had. But Gaston going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the refs could see a little bit more than us, but I thought it was a clean. Plus, it was a stupid shot. I mean, you had 2 people right there in front of you.
Yeah, he might have leaned in there and tried to draw the foul and did just that. So could have got him with the body, which is, like I said, from the camera angle we saw, it didn't look that way. But Lewis knocks down both free throws. So 7-point Cuse lead with 12.5 seconds here. They can hold for 1 here, Triggs. Probably what they're going to do. Dribble. They run the picket fence. Dribble for 3. Bang! What a hot first quarter that Syracuse has had. Sprout's going to chuck it. 3/4 court. Back rim no good. So at the end of one, a 10-point lead for the upsetting Syracuse Orangemen, who continue to just shock people left and right. It's their history, but they lead 10 after 1. Stick around, Csba on Twitch. All right, welcome back to Durham, North Carolina. 10-point lead for Syracuse. What did you see in that first quarter that impressed you there, Triggs?
I mean, the rebounding by Syracuse, I actually think they have an advantage in the rebounding, especially on the offensive boards. Even though Duke outsizes them, Syracuse is getting down there and doing work in the paint.
Yeah, they got to continue to do that to hold serve here, especially when the shots stop falling.
I mean, but the man you got to watch out for is Gunderson, though, there in the paint. He's going to be a hard man to get over.
Yeah, for sure. And a big 3 right out of the gate for Syracuse. Sammons knocks it down. King in a drive, left hand high off the glass and good. Nice take by Aiden King. 29-18.
He sent that thing to the moon so no one could touch it.
Almost a turnover there. Snyder gets it in the low post, and shockingly, Snyder posters Knox.
This Syracuse team's playing for C-Web today.
They are. You can see it. Deep 3 there, no good. Matt's up with the rebound, gets it out to Grosjean. Drives, decides to stop at the key. Gets it to dribble in the lane, up off the glass. Nice dribble using his quickness. 33-18, Syracuse.
I mean, Syracuse having a nice little run going on right now, getting some momentum, keeping that momentum on their side.
Nice backdoor alley-oop to King from Shane Knox. That play's
surprised that wasn't picked off.
Yeah, that play's been there for them a couple of times so far. And another 3 for Syracuse as they just continue to shoot lights out. Up by 16 right now. I don't think anybody saw this coming heading into here.
I'll tell you, I didn't see it coming. I picked Duke to win this.
I think about half of the CSBA did is Sprouts. Big bucket there. Going to call it a 2, so 14-point lead for Syracuse.
Rusta had to call us out. He picked here. I think he said, oh, never mind. He picked Duke. I think what I said in Twitch.
I mean, nice defensive play there by Gunderson. Grosjean, though, able to pick up the pieces. And again, the rebounding by Syracuse right now is shockingly has them out by 16 right now. Knox uses that big body. Good take by Shane Knox. Decided I'm going to take this upon myself, but...
Yeah, I did not see Syracuse winning the rebounding battle. I knew they could shoot hot, but they're winning in every aspect of the game right now.
Yeah, there's a big offensive rebound by Krista Matz. And that second chance opportunity there to prove dividends for Syracuse as they had another opportunity and took advantage. King going to go inside to Knox. Knox going to use his size. Gets blocked by Snyder. Here comes Cuse the other way. Salmon's going to kick it over to Tribble for 3. Bang! And Syracuse just crushing it right now. Got to be up by 70%.
Yeah, I mean, Syracuse is playing hot on every aspect of the game.
A lot of talent on this Duke team. There's going to be a point where they're going to come back in this game, so do not count them out. Knox gets fouled, and maybe that's what Duke needs right now. They need to slow things down.
Yeah, I mean, they got to go back to their game. They're trying to play Syracuse's up-tempo game right now.
Knox missing the free throw.
Going to get some fresh legs out there for everybody but Knox.
So Knox hitting 1 of 2, 43-25, 18-point lead for the Syracuse Orangemen. I mean, Duke's got to do it on the defensive end, and they got to start boxing out. Shine going to kick it out to Davidson for 3, no good. And if you're going to have a guy shoot, that's probably the guy for Duke that you want shooting the threes there. He's probably going to miss more than he's going to make. Nice pass to Knox for the alley-oop. Good pass by L.A. Rowe.
Seems like right now Duke's game plan, feed Knox.
Hey, listen, if that's the guy that's going to get him the points, they got to get somebody going. Pass inside, lockdown. Boogie beating Scotty McNeil, using his speed to his advantage. Listen, we talk a lot about teams and matchups and how some teams match up better than others. Right now, Syracuse is winning the battles where they have the advantage, but this is what they need more of right here. A little back down play by Scotty McNeil, using his big body to his advantage. He's got the strength and the pounds behind him there, Triggs.
Yeah, I mean, Syracuse, they have the speed, they have the quickness to get that separation, but they don't have the size and the strength to go head-to-head with Duke.
Yeah, good steal there by Knox. Rowe, floater in the lane, no good. Aldo somehow comes away with that, although Rowe was fighting him for the ball. Aldo going to find lockdown Boogie for the throwdown dunk.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, you guys just had a point guard getting rebounds for you. I mean, that was a fighting rebound. This rebounding for Syracuse right now has been on fire.
Backdoor pass again, L.A. Rowe. Good pass from Scotty McNeil. And Duke's shooting percentage started to come up, now up to 50%, so they're hitting their stride offensively. The problem is Syracuse is just crushing it offensively, so a lot of that is due to the offensive boards that they're getting here. So 47-31, 2:35 to go here. Timeout on the court. You're watching CSB on Twitch.
If you're Duke, what do you think you got to do to get back in this?
It's got to start on the defensive end. Got to box out. You know, right now, there's been too many offensive rebounds for Syracuse. Got to make sure you're getting a hand up. I mean, that's no excuse. Got to get out on Harden. Harden drains the 3.
Yeah, you got to play a little bit better perimeter defense. They've been leaving them too open on those 3s often tonight.
Foul on the play there as Davidson commits the set foul on Pettis. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2. So 50-31, Cuse on top.
I can still tell you, I did. If you had asked me the score of this going into half, this might have been flipped.
Yeah, I expected it to go the other way, but Syracuse has got a really strong team. I'm not going to lie. I think they get slept on a lot, if I'm going to be completely honest. C-Web does a nice job figuring that out. With that said, I expected Duke started out slow. They've picked up their offense here. They got to start getting it done a little bit on the defensive side. Syracuse just continues to shoot the ball well as DeQuanta Shine hits that one, and it's a 19-point lead. Now listen, this Syracuse team's coming out to play for C-Web. You can see it there as Rowe loses the ball, gets his pocket picked by Aldo. Aldo's going to get rewarded for running the floor, and just like that, it's a 21-point lead. Wow.
I mean, that's one thing that Syracuse has from. They don't have this side, but on those fast breaks, you have someone like Aldo who's able to stretch the floor and get that separation real quick.
You know, the funny part is we haven't seen a few of the Syracuse players get going here as L.A. Rowe gets challenged at the rim by Aldo, who did not give up on the play. But there's a few guys on the Syracuse team that have not gotten going, who have been stellar players for them all season. And one of those players is Krista Matz. So, I mean, listen, Syracuse shooting, when you shoot 71%, that's like a freight train coming at you, Triggs.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to slow it down. You got to figure something out.
Counted in one, L.A. Rowe gets fouled by Aldo. So Rowe going to try to complete the three-point play here. This is where they got to make up their points, get to the rim, get to the basket, knock down some free throws, chip away at this lead. Plenty of game left. We've seen 20-point deficits. People come back from them before, but not when you're playing defense like that, as Pettis lets Shine go wide open underneath.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to play some tight defense. Syracuse is too hot for you to give them that breathing room. They're not shooting cold where you can give them that space. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I mean, the good part for Duke is their shooting percentage is creeping up, but their defensive prowess right now has not been there, and going to do something to figure this out. As Davidson for three, bang, and this hot shooting just continues for Syracuse. They put up 61 points here in the first half.
I mean, Syracuse is definitely coming out playing lights out ball right now. And they're playing very solid defensively, too. They're not giving too many clean shots up.
L.A. Rowe with a nice take. Well, hopefully in the second half, Duke goes to their number one player in Russell Sprouts. Trevor Harden for three. Finally a miss from Syracuse, but look at that, an offensive roar to the speed of Syracuse underneath has been hugely helpful in owning the boards. We're going to break this one down here in a minute, but what a great first half from Syracuse. All right, Trigger, what did we see in that first half? I think half of the CSBA is probably just as much shock as we are based on what Syracuse did in that first half. But break it down. What did we see?
I mean, we saw Syracuse coming out playing with passion. They're playing lockdown defense. They're playing tight defense, and they're on fire shooting right at 70% right now. But I'm still saying the most surprising factor to me is the offensive rebounds. They're killing Duke in boards, and they're getting a lot of offensive boards.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, the other part that's killing Duke right now is Syracuse shot over 70% in that first half. That is insane. That's just insane. I mean, you called it on the rebounds. There's 18 rebounds, so there's 7. So they're out rebounding Duke when they miss, which hasn't been much. They're getting a lot of second chance opportunities. Duke's got to shut it down defensively and kind of get their top players going offensively.
Yeah, I mean, we knew we had to come in here watching Russell Sprout, but he's been relatively quiet so far tonight.
Yeah, I think if Duke wants to get going here, and listen, this is a 21-point lead is not insurmountable. They can definitely come back here. Just got to get it doing. You got to do it one possession at a time. It's going to be a little bit of a hole to dig out of here, but they can do it. King didn't look for the three. Goes inside to Loki. Gunderson gets the offensive rebound. Foul counted in one. And those are the kind of plays that they need.
Yeah, I mean, you got to spark this offense. And gun to the paint, I mean, drawing the foul, huge play.
Gunderson trying to complete the three-point play does. So good start for Duke to start out the second half.
Yeah, nice little start there for them. I mean, they got to continue that and hope they could play some tight defense.
Salmons sneaking back door for a little mid-range jumper. That's good. So now down to 20. King. He uses his speed, goes right around two defenders and blows the double clutch dunk, and the Boo Birds are out right now in Durham, and Young Money going to commit a hard foul on Sebastian Grosjean. So He's going to go to the line of 2, but I don't mind that foul here. Maybe start to get a little edgy, a little chippy on the defensive side of things, Trig.
Make them a little nervous when they have to go crash that paint. I mean, make them feel your presence in the paint. Make them nervous to crash it. Take that away from them.
A little shimmy by Grosjean before he puts up the second. Knocks them both down, so Syracuse just continues to shoot well all around, both from the field as well as at the free throw line. King trying to work over Salmons. Salmons doing a nice job staying with King. They're going to potentially go down to the low post. They do. Gunderson draws the double team. He's going to kick it out. Russell Sprouts did not jack up the 3 there. Hesitated. Now over to Gunderson. He's going to have to fire it up here. Shot clock winding down. Floater in the lane, and Loki Gunderson. 5 straight points here to start the second half.
The surprising thing to me, Aldo's been doing a heck of a job locking down Sprout tonight.
Yeah, he has. Aldo in the low post. Knox says, no, sir. We're done with that easy shit.
I mean, that's what they have to do. They have to take away their free buckets.
Yeah, no easy baskets at this point. Make him earn everything. Inbound pass over to Aldo. 11 on the shot clock. Triple team. Cross-court pass. Matz looked like he was going to shoot a 3 there. Forced to pick up his dribble by Knox. Good defense here by Duke as they're really pushing Syracuse out. And that's, and Kristen Matz with the offensive board. In amongst 3 players, somehow comes down with it and puts it back in. And all that effort by Duke only to be thwarted by the offensive rebound there of Matz.
Yeah, I mean, it's been the story of the two heads right now. The offensive boards is definitely going off.
Big 3-pointer there from Sprouts. Gets it back to 20.
I think for Duke to get back in it, they got to start getting Sprouts hot.
Great defensive effort. Gunderson looks possessed here to start the second half.
Yeah, this is not a fair jump ball.
Gunderson should win it.
How did he not?
Aldo almost stole it with his speed. Sprouts almost picked off there. Good active hands by Aldo. King able to save it. Didn't get rewarded with the alley-oop pass, and defense by Syracuse smothering Duke. Grosjean, mid-range jumper. That's good.
I mean, Syracuse still coming out shooting hot.
Sprouts drives the lane, pull-up jumper, no good. Salmon's up with the rebound and gets it into Snyder. Snyder can't finish at the rim as King does a good job by defense. King gets a step, gonna drive up off the glass, challenge again. Syracuse challenge everything at the rim, Trigger.
Yeah, I mean, right now this rim protection for both teams has been got a lot better this second half.
Yeah, Gunderson with a nice defensive play there to stop the alley-oop. Knox, good defense by Grosjean, forced to pick up his dribble. Now over to Sprouts, 8 on the shot clock. Sprouts gonna fire up the 3, no good.
Did you see Matt's vertical on that play?
Yeah, I did. The hot shooting of Syracuse is just unbelievably killing Duke right now.
I mean, right now, I don't know what Legion of Slugs is thinking over there. Maybe try to shift those lineups a little bit because y'all have matchups that just ain't working right now for y'all.
Yeah, I don't think anybody saw this. I certainly did not see this coming in. I thought the score was going to be the other way. I always thought they were going to see this the other way, but look at the rebounding. It's 31 to what is that, like 11?
12.
Legion, I actually, Legion's like we don't have the talent, but I don't know. I don't know. I saw this going differently in my eyes. Just did. Especially after what Duke did to Miami. But listen, the one thing that I've learned about with a lot of these new arcs, and 100% agree with Oma Amazon there with his comment. But I was just gonna say the one thing about the one thing that I would say about Duke right now is that, you know, they were able to beat Miami and beat them handily, but there are certain teams that just match up better than against certain teams. You know, could I see Syracuse doing this to Miami? Probably not, but could I see Syracuse doing this to Duke based on the way the matchups are? Yeah, I could, but I still truly think Duke was the team that was favored coming in.
And I'll give you 100% honesty. I've never saw either one of these teams play all season. I've been bullshitting this whole game about what's going on.
Yeah. Lewis again, and Syracuse challenging everything at the rim. They're protecting the basket so well.
I mean, they're playing the defense Duke's needed to play all night long.
Yeah.
They're playing tight man-to-man.
And they're doing it without fouling either, which is crazy. Tribble wide open for three, no good. Rare miss there, especially with that wide open.
I mean, that dude had enough time to take a nap before anyone could have closed out on him. That's the offense you need to see, Duke. That quick, easy, fluent movement.
I will say this might be a coming out game for LA Rose. Done a nice job off the bench as Tribble finds a Qantas shine.
I mean, he's definitely came out. He's made a name for himself tonight. We've called LA Rose a lot tonight.
Gaston Lewis, no good.
Does anyone on the Syracuse team not have a rebound at this point?
I don't know. Legion, you might want to, if you're worried about him being a ghost, you may want to message Rayman because that's his son. LA Rose is his son, so just a suggestion to you if you want to kind of get him more involved. Pettit's in the low post, got the size mismatch there against Harder, gives it up to Gaston Lewis. Pull up, that's good.
I know they settled for two there. I don't know who number 29 is on Duke, but he sat there and watched a three go by.
Boogie gets blocked. What a beautiful block by Scotty McNeil. Little up and under move there by Pettitz. Can't get that to go. Is Boogie with the rebound. Gonna go to the alley-oop to Shine, who runs the floor. Shine's got 16. Good job by Shine.
And he's shooting 100% at it. No, I said that. I'm just jinxed him, but...
always. L.A. Rowe for three. Bang! Rowe is having a coming-out game. He has just been lights out. He's probably the only Duke player that's shot the ball extremely well.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely been a spark of life to this Duke team.
Shot no good. Lewis up with the rebound.
One thing this back half of the third period, Duke's done a lot better on the boards.
Yeah, they're starting to pick up pick it up here a little bit. Unfortunately, they're trailing by 23 here. When you look at the third quarter, if I ended up the third quarter with like 56, I probably would think I was playing pretty good, or at least decent enough. Good hard foul there by Pettitz on Tribble.
Oh, I did not see this coming out at all.
Well, they're gonna win this. The way this game is going right now, they're trying to win it for C-Web. So,
yeah, I mean they're leaving everything on the line. Like even if they lose this game, they done everything they could.
Oh, absolutely, good defense there. Lewis able to save it before. And he fires up a deep three, almost knocks it down. But at the end of three, 81-56, Syracuse here to shock the CSBA right now.
Man, I want to see some fours in chat. We're in for a heck of a game still yet, though. We saw comebacks. We may see another one. But unless we see some fours, I don't think it's going to happen. We got to get this stadium loud.
Yeah, for sure. Legion saying this is not a upset, but when you're number 7th and you're playing a team that's not ranked in the top 20, I kind of think it might be. But that's just my opinion. Doesn't mean I am right. But we are back here. Take a look at the assist of the game. Lockdown Boogie going to go pass it to Shine.
I mean, he's had several of those pretty alley loops.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Duke, do you just play the game you played that third quarter to come back in this? Because,
Yeah.
I mean, they held near Syracuse to 19 points in that third quarter.
Yeah, I probably would. Maybe start to try to feature your guards a little bit more. Carter for 2. That's good.
I mean, they're slowly chipping away at this lead.
Boogie. Good defense by McNeil. Did they get the steal? No, but Boogie going to pass it over to wide open Shine. Nobody picks him up. And that's just tough luck for Duke on that possession because the hustle was there. They almost got the stop.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to man up on Shine. He's been playing lights out this game.
Yeah. $83-58. Pass inside. Sprouts. Snatch block by Snyder. Wow.
Snyder's been doing a heck of a job in that paint all game long.
You know, it's a tale. It's definitely a tale of two different games. I mean, you look at what Duke did against Miami. Gunderson can't believe the call, beating them by 20, and then C-Web coming in here, and it's Orangeman coming to Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina, and pulling out a huge victory. At least that's the way it looks with 6:43 here to go.
Yeah, the question is, do you think they get 100?
Sprouts with salmon in his face, can't get it to go. Snyder up with the rebound. Salmon's going to find Matt's. I haven't said Matt's name much in this game.
Matt started off slow, but she's quietly getting close to a double-double now.
Sprouts getting double teamed by Aldo, and Salmons drives right into the double team. He's got to kick that out. And Salmons bails out Sprouts with the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, he's a dead-on shooter, so he should easily make both of these.
Knocks down the first. So 27-point lead. Mats. Aldo, pull-up jumper, that's good. Hot shooting.
It seems like Syracuse is going to try to slow this game down.
Yeah, they're being methodical with their play, but they're not settling for bad shots either. Sprouts knocks down that one. Salmons for 3. No good. Matt's though offensive board and another board. Rebound there for Syracuse's Gunderson picks up another foul.
Matt's over there feeling herself. Like I said, she's got hot coming in here the second half.
I keep calling her a her.
Is she not a her?
I mean, there's no women in the CSBA. There's no players anyway. I'm just kidding. I'm just busting your chops. It is a girl that owns that player, but yes. Nice knockdown jumper there as Duke knocks that one down.
Yeah, look, that shooting percentage drop for Syracuse this second half. Went from 70 to 48%.
Big tale, 2 halves. Fortunately for Duke, they're not able to shoot more than 42%. Gunderson with a nice play, not once but twice, his forces to miss there. Fortunately, just have dug themselves too big a hole right now to get out of.
Yeah, I mean, 26 points and 4 minutes left. I'm not saying it's impossible.
Sprouts gets stripped by Aldo. Snyder the other way, kicks out Grosjean, 3, bang. I don't even have extra like flair on that bang. I don't want to rub it in on Duke. Without a doubt, Legion, without a doubt. Another miss there, and here comes Syracuse 4 on 2 the other way. Grosjean for 2, this time no good.
I just want to see Krista Matz get one more point. I don't even care if it's a free throw and she misses one, because I know she's right there really close to 10 rebounds as well.
Nice take there by Sprouts. Now he's just trying to get his. Salmons cuts back door. That's good. (95-66) Syracuse.
I mean, Duke saw a couple holes on their team that Syracuse was able to show them. I mean, I'd rather lose now than March Madness.
Absolutely.
So, hey, we got a weakness here. Let us address this in the season.
Salmons. Now over to Snyder. Fadeaway baseline jumper. That's no good. That's inside.
I mean, you see,
King.
See there, he ain't made a shot all the second half. He's been cold.
I just want to take this moment to shout out everybody in the stream chat. Alistra, Critical Ray, Eagles Fly Day, Ian Fuchui, everybody's dad, Eaton, G-Heart, H-Dog's Life, Kaios, Cheetah, I'm a Problem, Insinkable, K-Town Kaios, Firebird, Leagues of Football, Legion, Lurks, Not Storm, All My Amazon, Rare, Razor, Spike Trap, Claire, Sports Fan 39, which I know that's Shane. What's up, buddy? Ted Stern 2001, Piz, Tina Riff, Tiz Cloud. Hey Trigger, what's up, buddy? You're in the stream. Virgo Praz, Weasel, Willie D, Damien, and XYFM. Appreciate everybody tuning in for this one. Appreciate the support here on the CSBA, even in a blowout.
So before it calls player of the game, who do you think's player of the game?
I would have to say it's probably going to be a Qantas Shine, most likely.
I think it's going to be hard to not be him. He shot lights out that first half. Been more quiet the second half, but still been shooting very good.
For sure. It's 27-point lead with 1:37 to go here. Will Syracuse hit the century mark? That is a question that I know many CSBers are hanging around to see. Will Syracuse get there?
Has Syracuse ever hit the century mark?
I'm sure they had to have. At one point or another. Boogie gets blocked by McNeil, gets it back, but will not count as a shot clock violation.
What up? I'm an effing problem. You joined late, so you didn't get the shout out. So I got you.
I gave him a shout out.
Oh, I didn't hear his name, so I thought he was just late.
I just dropped the effing part from the name.
Like I said, probably should pay more attention.
You're good. You're good. King trying to battle his way down there. Finger roll up and good.
They're gonna slow this game way down now.
Oh yeah. Much respect for Syracuse for doing that too. Simmons thought he was gonna pull the trigger on that. Boogie gonna have to fire one up here. Does. Can't get it to go. And another offensive board. And Shine gets blocked by Pettits. Gaston Lewis, pull-up jumper, no good. Rattles out of that. That should do it as Syracuse can run out the clock.
Hey, Legion, I wasn't saying scrap the game plan. I was just talking to talk mainly.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. It's one of those things. I think some game plans work better than others versus certain teams, and unfortunately, Syracuse just had Duke's number tonight. I don't necessarily think it's anything about the game plan. It just might be the game plan that was run against them. So I've been on both sides of this, so I know how it feels. Shout out to Legion for sticking through it through the 20-point loss, but appreciate you, buddy.
Definitely a good game. I mean, their second half team was 100 times better than their first half.
Yeah, I mean, they finished with 72. That's not terrible. It's not like not like we saw from Minnesota that scored 50 points in the entire game. So
I was on a team that scored 38 this week.
Yeah, Duke 1 of 10 from beyond the arc, which I think if they're knocking down those. I mean, listen, Syracuse, big part of this game, 9 of 17 from beyond 3-point land. I mean, they end up shooting 57% tricks, but look at the rebounds. 40,
yeah, I mean the rebounds was the
story. Yeah, 40 to 24.
The rebounds was the story of the game.
Well, I would say that the 3-point shooting from Syracuse, 9 of 17 for 53%. And one other thing that stands out to me is the 27 fast break points. And when Duke was not shooting the ball well earlier in the game, Syracuse was able to take advantage of that and got a lot of easy buckets. So
yeah, I mean, can't give up those 3 points, especially that amount of them.
Yeah, for sure. Legion, you don't need to have any apologies. I mean, I feel bad for you, buddy. I've been on the other side of these. I know what it's like. My heart and thoughts go out to you guys in a tough loss like this. Obviously, Syracuse just played really, really well. We'll go over to the box score. Duke, we'll start with Duke. L.A. Rowe, coming out game for him. 18 points for Rowe off the bench. Solid game by him. Russell Sprouts did not get to his points per game average, but did finish with 14. Rough night shooting for him, 6 of 18 trigs. Just couldn't get it going early.
Yeah, I mean, he could not ever find his hot spot.
Yeah. Shane Knox, a few offensive highlights that he had, and this one shoots 4 or 5 for 9 points. A steal, a block to go along with 3 assists and 2 rebounds. But again, look at the rebound totals from Knox, only 2. Very un-Shane Knox like. Aiden King finishes 8-4-2-0-1. Gunderson, also another guy I don't expect to see 5 rebounds. 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. Did a decent job defensively, just couldn't help out much on the glass. Gaston Lewis finishing with 6, 3, 4. Carter with 4. Pettits with 5 assists to go along with 4 points. McNeil, not a lot of offense from a lot of these guys here. I mean, your bottom 4 players, max points you got was 4, so you got to get a little bit more from them. On the other side, we talked about Aquantis Shine being the player of game, finishes with 18 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist, 9 of 11 shooting tricks. That's a pretty good game from him.
Yeah, I mean, they ain't often you go that hot.
Salmon's finishing 14, 6, and 2 with a steal. Tribble 13 points, 4 assists. Gross Jane 11, 3, 3, 0, and 1 for 6 shooting. Lockdown Boogie almost double, 10 and 8 from him. So they had 5 guys in double digits? 4, 5, yeah. 3, 5, yeah, 5. And then Kristen Matt's just shy of a double-double, 9 and 8. 10 assists for Joseph Aldo. Solid game from him. We got to see 2 guys tonight with 10 assists, so that's pretty impressive. Trevor Harden 5 and 2, Davidson 5-0-3 and 1, Snyder 4-5-2 0 and 2. So
you have one person without a rebound on the team, 2.
Yeah, 1, 2, yeah. I mean, solid job by them. Any final thoughts here as we put this one to bed?
No, I think we covered it.
I appreciate you being in the booth. Appreciate y'all sticking around for this game. Congratulations to Syracuse. Solid game. Hopefully this pushes them back into the top 20. And Duke, obviously you guys will rebound. We know you got a good, solid squad. So keep your head ups. For Trigger, I'm Scott Drake, a.k.a. Wired 71. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. CSBA out. Peace.